About a week ago, Tom Lee shared his 2025 year-end price target to be 6,300 on December 11th, and he recently updated his price target for 2025 with an even more optimistic number. In terms of S&P 500 price prediction, his forecast says for mid-2025, he's expecting S&P 500 to climb to 7,000. And that's pretty much a 15% increase from December 11th close of 60.84. And at the end of 2025, he's projecting 6,600. That's a 8.5% increase from December 11th close of 60.84. So he's projecting 2025 to be up and down, okay? But still, it's going to end the year positive, about 8.5% above today's price. So what's the basis behind Tom Lee's prediction? Well, for the first half of 2025, Tom Lee mentioned Fed put due to easing inflation and central bank focusing on supporting the employment instead. So there's a shift of monetary policy focus. And he mentioned Trump put, okay, via the upcoming policies boosting business confidence and company earnings. And he's also anticipating an animal spirits returning back to the market, pretty much a euphoria, pretty much optimism coming from everybody, all the market participants. And in terms of earnings growth, Tom Lee project EPS for 2025 for S&P 500 is $275 US. He project EPS for 2026 to be $300 US. And he also mentioned that a weaker dollar may boost the EPS of S&P 500 in 2025 because usually if the dollar goes weaker, it's going to promote higher foreign revenues for American companies, making U.S. export more competitive because for foreigners, your stuff becomes cheaper, and this reduced the cost. Also reduce the cost for dollar denominated debts for American companies. And Tom Lee also mentioned historical context and data. He said after back-to-back 20% S&P 500 gains, okay, so pretty much we just experienced 2023, 2024. History shows that for 5 presidents since 1871, in 4 out of the 5 instances, stocks often fall on the following year. Okay, with the exception of 1996. And all 5 presidents, they saw stock do worse in the second half of the third year after the 20% plus winning years. Okay, so that's where his prediction come from. And that's where he think the second half is going to be a little bit bumpy. But overall, it's going to end the year in a great year. Okay, he's predicting 8.5% gain from today's price. Tom Lee also mentioned some of the downside risks in 2025. He mentioned one of the risks come from the DOGE, D-O-G-E, which is the Department of Government Efficiency led by Elon Musk and Vivek, which could hurt the growth of the country because they are aiming to cut federal budget by $2 trillion. Okay, in 2024, the federal government budget, the federal government spending was $6.75 trillion. So $2 trillion is like cutting 1/3. Okay, and Tom Lee think it may negatively affect the economy because as you know, federal budget is a significant driver for economic activities for things like infrastructures, defense, healthcare, and social programs. Tom Lee also mentioned that it's possible that there is negative impact from import tariffs from Trump, okay, because there could be retaliation from foreign companies, okay. And Tom Lee also gave a prediction for Bitcoin. His Bitcoin target for year-end 2025 is $250,000. Okay, currently it's at $100,000. So according to Tom Lee, there's a huge amount of potential upside in the next 12 months. And his reasoning for this is there are 2 tailwinds. Number one is the Bitcoin halving cycle that just happened in 2024 April, reducing the supply of Bitcoin. And there is a friendlier regulatory environment under Trump's administration for cryptocurrency, of course, and Bitcoin. Okay, and in terms of what the recommended sector to invest, Tom Lee said he believes small cap stocks will do well, financials will do well, and Bitcoin related assets will do well. Okay, thank you very much. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.